Ladies and gentlemen, folks worldwide, welcome back to another exciting episode of The Realest Talk Ever. The Realest Talk Ever? Dude, it's the realest talk ever. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to the Most High. The topic of the day is Sex is Marriage, Part 2. Who told us that we needed a license to be with our significant other, our lover? Who said we needed a license, a marriage license? It's like saying that, well, it's like you need a license to drive your car. It's almost saying that you and your wife or your significant other is like something that you drive. They say we needed a license to be with our significant other, our lover. But let me tell you a story about Adam and Eve, of how it was no reverend in sight. As far as when the first man was created, it was no reverend to preside over the wedding. It was no wedding. The wedding was Adam saw Eve and he chose her. He was naked, she was naked. It wasn't no waiting on the preacher to say his words. Dude saw her, he said, I want her. Instantly took her to bed. She became his wife. Because let's face it, the Most High was just there. He wasn't the preacher. Or was he? I mean, I'm not going out the window to say that he was or wasn't, but I don't think he was. I think that Adam saw Eve. She was naked as he was. And, he was horny because when the Most High made men, he made us with testosterone, full of energy. And when you do what you do, you have exerted a lot of energy. You need to release. And he saw pleasure in Eve. It was like she looked like him, but she didn't look like him. As far as like the creature, he knew that she wasn't a man. It's like, I think he just seen her and knew. As far as just looking at her, he had a shaft and she didn't have one. Matter of fact, her chest plate looked different from his. He looked fun to play with. You know what I'm saying? And, he said, I want her, and he chose her. Fast forward to this day, you got a dude that go to the club and he's seeking a woman. What's making this man choose this woman? The fact that she's showing a lot of skin. I mean, let's make it simple. That's the reason why folks go to clubs, to meet, I would say, their spouses, someone that they want to spend some time with. And it's up to the person of how they look at sex. But I see sex as marriage. Because what comes from marriage? Well, sex. You get someone pregnant, that's responsibility. And that's exactly what marriage is, responsibility. It's a promise that I'm going to be with this person forever, no matter what happens. That's what the ceremony is for. And it's for, to tell the world, for the couple to tell the world that we're together, no matter, You know, if it rains, storm, you know, sickness or health, you know, that person gonna be there. And it's no different from, you know, just a promise. I mean, but do we really need a license to tell the world that I'm with this person? Do we need a license like we need a license to drive our cars? Do we really need a license to be with our lovers? I mean, who benefits from licenses? The government, the state, and no one else. Because, like, with all of their, I would say, traditions, you know, getting a license is a tradition that we've been accustomed to doing, even though once you learn how to drive a car, you really don't need a license. The license is for professional drivers. So, you know, it's like, are we professional lovers? Do we need a license to be a professional lover? I mean, because I'm a simple dude that understand that, okay, I need a license to drive a car. At least that's what you say. Okay. But when it comes to, you know, the one that I love and the one I want to make love to, you telling me that I need a license? But you're going to be some then in the comments be like, who said you need a license? Well, if you want to be with that person for the rest of your life, society looks at you weird if you don't have a license. Let me say that again. Society looks at you weird if you don't have a license. It's like saying that you need permission to be with your lover. Because that's what a license is. A license gives you permission to be excused if you got stopped. You know, if you got stopped on the road by the police, you show them your license. I mean, but who you show your license, your marriage license to? Who do you show your marriage license to? We know why we show our driver license, but who do you show your marriage license to? Your friends and family? I guess to confirm that y'all gonna be together forever. But paper can burn up. Paper can be destroyed. What about the real commitment of, you know, the promise between them two? That's the marriage. For a dude to be like, I'm with shorty, I ain't talking about for him to tell us in a ceremony. I'm saying for him to tell her and to reassure her, because he's finna spend the rest of his life with her. So why things like that can't be sacred in between two people only? Why the world needs to know? But until the next time, like always, we're going to continue to fight for the truth or die for a lie. Peace and blessings to you and your entire family. May the Most High continue to watch over you, your entire family. Peace and blessings to you all. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, please tone it down a bit. There's an announcement I'd like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?